Seeing a rabbit in a dream carries deep symbolic meanings in Islamic dream interpretation, and its significance varies depending on the dreamer's circumstances, the condition of the rabbit, its color, behavior, and the emotions felt during the dream. According to classical Islamic scholars such as Imam Ibn Sirin, Imam Nabulsi, and other traditional interpreters, a rabbit generally symbolizes weakness, fear, shyness, hesitation, or a person who lacks courage, though in certain contexts it can also represent modesty, gentleness, lawful provision, and domestic life. In many cases, a rabbit in a dream reflects the inner psychological or spiritual state of the dreamer, particularly related to timidity, avoidance of confrontation, or being overly cautious in decision-making. If a person sees a rabbit calmly sitting or moving peacefully, it may indicate a gentle nature, a quiet personality, or a phase of life where patience and silence are required. However, if the rabbit appears frightened or constantly running away, it often signifies missed opportunities, fear of taking responsibility, or avoidance of important life decisions. A white rabbit in a dream is generally considered a positive sign in Islamic interpretation, symbolizing purity of intention, lawful sustenance, halal rizq, good character, and sometimes marriage or emotional peace, especially if the dreamer feels happiness upon seeing it. White rabbits can also indicate good news approaching slowly but surely, reminding the dreamer to remain patient and thankful. On the other hand, seeing a black rabbit may point toward hidden fears, internal doubts, or a weak enemy who appears threatening but lacks real strength, while a gray or brown rabbit often symbolizes confusion, indecisiveness, or a situation that is neither entirely good nor entirely bad. Catching or holding a rabbit in a dream suggests gaining benefit from a weak person, achieving a small success, or obtaining limited profit, but it may also warn against exploiting others or taking advantage of someone vulnerable. If the rabbit escapes from the dreamer, it commonly indicates losing a valuable chance due to hesitation, fear, or procrastination, urging the dreamer to act with courage and trust in Allah. Seeing oneself slaughtering a rabbit carries mixed interpretations. Some scholars view it as the end of a relationship, emotional distance, or cutting ties with someone weak, while others see it as a warning against injustice, regret, or moral accountability, especially if the act feels unpleasant in the dream. Eating rabbit meat in a dream is generally interpreted as receiving lawful but modest sustenance, limited financial gain, or benefit that comes with effort rather than abundance. Seeing many rabbits together may symbolize children, family responsibilities, increased dependence, or a busy domestic life, reminding the dreamer of patience and balance between worldly duties and spiritual obligations. From a spiritual perspective, repeated dreams of rabbits may serve as a divine reminder to strengthen faith, develop bravery, rely more firmly on Allah, and overcome fear-driven decisions, as Islam encourages believers to act with wisdom, courage, and trust rather than excessive worry. It is essential to remember that in Islam, dreams do not establish halal or haram rulings. Rather, they serve as reflections, warnings, or glad tidings. A good dream should lead one to gratitude and humility, while a disturbing dream should be ignored, kept private, and followed by seeking Allah's protection through dua and charity, sadaqah. Ultimately, the true meaning of seeing a rabbit in a dream depends on sincerity, personal circumstances, and spiritual condition, and only Allah has complete knowledge of the unseen, making it vital to interpret dreams with moderation, wisdom, and reliance on authentic Islamic sources rather than superstition.